a man walks into a bakery with a salmon under his arm, and he says to the man behind the counter, "Do you have fish cakes?" "No, I'm sorry. It's a shame. It's his birthday." Welcome to Shave&Butcher, where we usually tell a joke at the beginning of the video. The rest of the video we spend our time being total nerds about wet shaving, which is like, but now you're here, you may as well watch. So about, gonna say 2 years ago, I purchased a shaving soap in a candle store. I don't know what I did there. I was on my own. I probably hit my head and opened the wrong door or something. But anyway, I was in there and I saw a shaving soap made in Sweden, and that's very rare. So I picked it up and purchased it, and I didn't steal it. I paid for it and walked home and tried it, and it was the worst damn thing I've ever tried. The worst shave soap I had tried up to that point, and I haven't found anything nearly as bad after. It makes William's mug soap look good. But then, you know, and occasionally it pops up in the Swedish wet shaving Facebook group thingy, and people ask, is this a good soap? And myself, together with a group of people, would say, no, don't buy that, that's horrific. And I actually ended up going, I used it once that evening, walked back the day after and said, and basically told them off, people in the store, saying, you can't sell this. And I showed the ingredients and I said, there's nothing here that contains anything remotely sufficient in terms of stearic acid and stuff to even make a lather. And I said, I can show you. And they said, no, sir, here's the money. I very rarely get angry, but I got a bit angry. And the other day, the soap surfaced again, and someone had purchased it and said, it's actually good. And I said, no way. And I said, it's the only soap I've ever returned, and it's rubbish. And then the maker of the soap and the owner of the soap company, which makes primarily other things than shaving soap, said, no, she was pretty cocky and said, no, it's good, I'll show you. So I said, okay, show me. So she sent me a soap. This is Kaliflower's Kaliflower organic. Kali is the goddess, right? Organic shaving soap, citrus cedarwood. And I even got a business card with her autograph, although it does look a bit printed, but very nice, very nice. This is, I don't think something she sells, or at least this, I got she called it a test pack or a pilot pack or something, so not representative of anything in terms of looks, but we shall see if she's right and actually made improvements to the soap. Brush is Matti 2-ball brush with a synthetic 24mm knot from Magarts. The razor, just to make sure there's no excuse for any poor soap, frame back Tori from Japan. Isn't that a lovely razor? So frame back means it's 2 pieces of metal. This is the spine and what holds the blade, and the blade is a straight piece of steel, so it's not ground to any particular grind. Anyway, there you go. That was a lot of talking. Coffee today. We're having a white month. Yeah. Starting today. We're doing just fine. Okay, wet the brush and squeeze out quite a bit of water, so there's very little left in here. So the last time there was no lather. There was nothing. It was like ridiculous. I'm sorry, Madam Maker, but it really was horrible. And the soap has added a little bit of water. had a horrible reputation. So, you know, cool to stick at it and give it another try, and for the maker, I mean, to put her nose out and say, nope, gonna do this right, and even tell people she did it right. So my expectations are limited. Because like either you know how to make shave soap or you don't. But let's see if you can learn to make shave soap. And the other products, I haven't tried any, but I've seen them. Beautiful, I'm sure very, very good. But making shaving soap is a whole different thing from making other kinds of soap. I don't know if it's easier or more difficult, but it's different, and you look for different things, right? I'm gonna wet the visage. And it is wet. There's foam. That's more than the last time. Because there really was no foam. Okay. Give it a rest. See what it's like. Okay, the last time, by this time, what I put there was gone. So, it feels good on the skin. You know, I like that. It's hard to explain, and I can't, excuse me, I can't guarantee that it makes a huge difference in the shaving experience, but I like it when it feels like a caress or cream when you put it on. Some soaps have that, some don't. I think maybe that has a bit to do with the scents as well. And if you have a very powerful scent, the sense of smell takes over the experience of it. This is nice, citrus and sandalwood, and it sits there more in the background, and it's understated, low-key, sophisticated, Scandinavian. You know, I like that stuff. Okay, so we've painted this thing on. Let's add a little bit of water and see what happens. See if we kill it, or if we don't. So I'm having the faucet running there. I hope that's not too annoying. No, it still feels good. But then how much water do you apply? And in the soap, usually if you can apply a lot of water, it's not a bad soap. Doesn't mean it's fantastic, but it's not a bad soap. If you can't apply, well, a reasonable level of water into the appropriate amount of soap, then it can still be good, but it's bloody annoying, isn't it? Because you have to spend so much time dialing it in, as it's called. Okay, so that seemed to have gone well. Let's splay the brush and see what happens. See if we get a bit of creaminess. Looking pretty good. Yeah, it is. I didn't read the list of ingredients too carefully, but it is there's no meat in it, as far as I can remember, and as far as I can read now. So it's a vegetal soap, I hope. If not, I apologize. That's looking pretty good, and I put on the amount of water that some soaps thinks is enough with the coating I had, and I used a bit of aggression, and it wants more. So that's a good sign, and it feels good. And so far there's nothing. Okay, I'm playing around with the soap for a long time, much longer than you need to have a shave. You can do this in a minute. But I am testing the soap and I'm doing it live with you lot. Yeah, we can put more. It reminds me of Matti soap a bit, actually. But then again, the ingredients are quite different. But I didn't see anything, you know, I'm not an ingredients expert. I just wanted to show off with the stearic acid card in that candle shop. Sara from Swedish Witch taught me a trick or two. But you know, there's nothing funny in this soap. It is, as far as I can tell, an organic soap. Now that's a good looking lather for me. Not too thick. You can make it thicker, for sure. I'm just making it perfect according to my standards, what I want. And I think it's very well hydrated. It has a nice sheen to it. It has nice consistency. Let's see if she glides. So Tori frame back. Japanese razors are cool. There's nothing, what's the word? I lose it, but there's just enough of everything. They're pretty, they're elegant, they're well thought through, they're well made, and there's no extravaganza, you know? And normal black plastic scales. Oh, soap dropped right off. I'll show you if I get another chance. So yeah, so far so good. It's Thursday today. Tomorrow's Friday. I've been working hard this week, like a normal person, no more. So I'm actually looking forward to Friday. Should be good, should be nice. Next week is a week at home, not in the office. So it's nice to be in the office, you know? To actually meet people. It's a nice soap. It's drier on this side, so. There you go. That's a good lather. Lather. Yeah, so I have an important video meeting tomorrow morning. Wish me luck. Could mean some reasonable business. That's good. You should always try to do business on a Friday, is in my experience. People are happy on a Friday. You get better deals on Friday. I think you do as a consumer as well. If you go into to buy something in a shop and you're nice and it's Friday, especially afternoon, you know, your chances of getting a discount will be bigger than if you're there on Monday morning. Because people who are happy on a Monday morning are probably serial killers or something. No, I'm not Chris here, and I'm happy on the Monday morning. Well, you're weird. Cheers. God, I'm taking my time. But why not? I'm enjoying this. That was a good first pass. Yeah, feels good. Feels good on the skin. You don't get this, crazy American craziness where it's like butter on the face afterwards. It's not that, but it's nice. There's nothing annoying with the soap, which actually means quite a lot because a lot of soaps are rather annoying. So let's see what a second coating does. If the tough lady has done it. Second pass with a Tori razor. I have a few Japanese razors. I'm not crazy about all of them. So some people are. Some people just swear by everything Japanese. Swedish steel, Japanese, inner Japanese razor is the dream. I don't know know enough to be able to pick, but I think I have 3, maybe 4. This is by far the best one. And the prettiest. It's a slick soap, this. What is slick? The most important thing. Cool. Cool. So I hope you're having a good week. I hope your Thursday goes well, so you can, at least so you survive it, so you can wake up and have Friday, because that is a good day. The soap is doing well. I'm surprised. In a good way. Feels good. Because not only does it produce a lather, which was my first concern, but it's actually nice. Without any fuss, although with a bit of concentration. I got a nice lather. Soap is slick, it has a good feeling on the skin. The scent is quite anonymous. But, it's a scent that you could get from Laugar or Swedish Witch, for example. It's a scent that doesn't want to be at the forefront. It's a scent that waves at you and says, I'm here. Ignore me if you want to, but I'm here in case you want me, in case you need me. I think this is a soap that if you whip the lather up and you keep it on your skin, it's gonna sit there for a long time and still be hydrated and still be in good shape and look good. Okay, I'm gonna rinse and come back. Japanese razor, so it shall be Japanese aftershave. Lucido from the Mandem Corporation in Japan. So get some of this goodness. Very Japanese, smells a bit like a pharmacy. Does the job, efficient, just like the razor. Oops. So the soap was Kaliflower. Kaliflower organic. Organic shaving soap, citrus and sandalwood. And you know what? It's a good soap. You proved us all wrong. Good job not pulling away from this nerdy, crazy, picky part of the soap market. Good job getting, redoing things and getting it right. Kudos. Thanks for watching. I shall see you soon. Join the raffle for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. I'll put links in the description. At least consider, or if you think people with Parkinson's disease deserve to have Parkinson's disease and die in misery, you don't enter. Up to you. I'm just stay sharp.